You know how many people here want to be a millionaire? Do you know how rare that is? Have you run the math? You have this enormous audacity, yet you're not putting in the work to get you there because you think somehow you've been tricked by yourself or somebody else that there's some system, that there's some fucking shortcut. There's no fucking shortcut. You've got to put in the work, lots of it. And that comes at the expense of golfing all the time. And that comes at the expense of going to every goddamn event. And it definitely comes at the expense of watching one more motivational video and 3 more books. You have to do. Doing is the game. The world is shifting faster than it ever has before. But the way to win is as old as time. Do the right thing and put in the fucking work.
It isn't a hack or a one change that you need to make.
There is no other way around this. You have to do the work.
There is no choice. There's only one road to be a damn winner. There ain't no shortcuts. There ain't no bullshit. There's one way you freaking do it.
It's sweat, it's blood, it's tears. There is no discount. There are no shortcuts to success. Stop thinking they are. And stop wanting people to put you somewhere that you didn't earn. Nobody gave you this. I earned it. Everybody say, how did you crack the code? I grinded my way through the code. That's how I cracked it.
It's hard work and dedication every single day.
There are costs affixed to my dedication. Having a six-pack of abs requires putting in time for sit-ups. And the cost of having abs means there will not be widespread adoption. Because most people don't want to put in the time it requires for you to look like that. They envy your results, but they are not jealous of your process. You're not willing to put in the work that it takes for me to be able to occupy this level of excellence. I refuse to bring myself down to the doldrums of average. Why? Because I work too hard. You ain't gonna wreck it in one moment when it took me time to build.
Stop looking for a shortcut and go find your discipline and your drive and your will. Then you will find your freedom.
What would you do if a doctor told you you only had 7 days left to live? If in only 7 days from now you'd be gone forever, would you spend it doing something that you didn't love, with people you didn't like? You see, most people live like this anyway. But I'm willing to bet if you were told that this was the end and in 7 days you'll be gone, you'd do something that you've always wanted to do. That thing that you've been putting off. Too many of us go through life living like we have all the time in the world and we take for granted everything around us. All of the possibilities, all of the opportunities, we just take it all for granted. The fact that you're gonna die should light a fire under your arse and get you to start seeing the world differently. So the question then becomes, why do you need to be told that you've only got 7 days until you die for you to finally live?
So, if you are waiting for the perfect time to get started with your workout or your project or your goal or whatever, let me tell you when the perfect time is. It's now.
Most people use time as an excuse. I need more time. The timing will be better in 6 months. Oh, really? You have a crystal ball that knows that the timing is going to be better in 6 months? There's never the right time. You wait in this competitive world of 7 billion people, you're gonna get your clock wrong. Someone's gonna eat your lunch. Go, get your foot in the door, take a chance and figure it out as you go.
Don't give me this thing, I have a difficult time with the time and I don't have time for this and I don't have that. You have time, you make the time.
You can make out of this life whatever you want if you want it bad enough and you're willing to do whatever it takes to get there. But you can't sit around idle. You can't sit around saying, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it one day. The road to one day leads to a place called nowhere, and I promise you, you'll get to the end of your life and look back and say to yourself, it all went so quick. I wish I did more. I wish I did this. I wish I did that. You are here now. Now is your time to live life. not to live life just to get through it. Be the master of your life, not the victim of it. That clock don't stop for no one. Today is the day. Today is the day that you try that new thing. The day you go after your dreams. And it can be scary, but you only live once. So live. Do what you feel passionate about. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to dream big.
All the greats on this planet were addicted to something. You got to get addicted to something good.
It takes such a desperate, obsessive focus. You really got to focus with all of your fiber and all of your heart and all of your creativity.
While the other guy's sleeping, I'm working. While the other guy's eating, I'm working. This is what I believe, and I'm willing to die for it.
This is what I live for. I am obsessed with this. So if it costs my life, if I die in the pursuit of my obsession, then so be it. I went out doing what I love. Live an extraordinary life. And don't let anything stop you from getting it.
The only limit to our impact is our creativity and caring. If you care enough and you're creative enough, there is no limit. Stop thinking about the score of the game and focus on one thing you can control: how much you give every moment you're on that court. There are going to be days when you win and when you lose, but the only days you're going to know when you win or lose are going to be by your measurement of yourself. What's the single most important key to success above anything else? It's not talent, it's not skill, it's hunger. If you get enough hunger going in you for an answer, you'll find the answer. If you get a hunger enough inside of you that says, I gotta take things to a next level, I gotta achieve, I gotta make a difference, I gotta expand, you will find the answer. If every single moment you're on that court, you are engaged at level 10 or above, if such a thing were to exist, and you gave every ounce of yourself every minute on the court, then it doesn't matter what the score is, you won. Because you became more, and you gave more.
Look, I'd love to sugarcoat this thing for you. I'd love to tell you, look, you can go out here and get rich, do a couple of things. That ain't happening. You got to get real doggish. You got to get downright funky if you want to make it. If you want to be ordinary, just go on about your business. But if you have extraordinary aspirations, then you're going to have to do extra. You have to decide if you are willing to do the things to put you in that category. All of you have extraordinary capabilities. All of you. Expand yourself. Take yourself out your comfort zone. You will fail in your comfort zone. Success is not a comfortable procedure. It is a very uncomfortable thing to attempt. So you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable if you ever want to be successful. Start putting some pressure on. Put some pressure on yourself. Get out here and get about it.
There is a difference between passion and obsession. Here's how you know the difference between the two. When you're passionate, everybody cheers you on. Oh, you found your passion? Awesome. Follow your passion. Live with passion. Be passionate. Chase your passion. When you're obsessed, they're like, why you gotta be so crazy? Why can't you be satisfied? Why do you always gotta get things so perfect? Why do you spend so much time here? When you're obsessed, people think you're nuts. High performers are obsessed about the topic in which they're trying to learn, master, grow into. And if no one thinks you're crazy, you're not yet operating to the outer limits of your potential. You're not there yet. Because somebody in your life should say, you really care about this in a crazy way. And when you get there, you know you found your thing. It becomes necessary for us to excel in this. It's not a hope anymore. It's not a preference. It's a must. It becomes so necessary that it connects with our identity, that we feel it is necessary for me to deliver with excellence here because that is who I am. This topic, this thing I'm doing, I care about this, I want to master this. And when we hit that, game changer.
You look at any person who has achieved greatness in this life from a career standpoint or a physical standpoint, any of those things require all-in effort. I mean, jump the f*** in the pool, head first, don't worry about the what-ifs, and make yourself f***ing swim. And when I say all in, I mean all in. every moment, every minute, every hour, every day, every week, every month, every fucking year, for as long as it fucking takes for you to get where you're going. You should be consumed with that path. You have to dedicate every breath, every ounce of energy, and every thought and effort that you possibly have in your heart to becoming what it is you want to be. You better learn to get really used to being uncomfortable. And if you could get used to being uncomfortable, your fucking limits are non-existent. All in is not 50%. All in is not 60 hours a week. All in is not, I worked a Saturday twice a month. All in is all fucking in. And you either are or you aren't.